Day 105. I'm bit by mosquitoes a bunch. Doesn't seem to be any around right now, but I know they're everywhere. They're just waiting. I'm doing my morning run to the privy, since they have one, and you're not allowed to cat hole around these places because it brings in the bears. Oh. There's even a grizzly footprint on the door. Oh, that's unlocked. Is there somebody in there? Tap tap. I didn't latch the door. That's why I asked. With these, I poop with the door open. Might as well get a little view, let some of the stank out. That one's got a bit of stank. That it does. So the plan was to sleep in. It's like 5:30, so I mean, I did decent on that. After yesterday, that was kind of a long, mildly arduous day. But today we go into Canada. We touch the monument. No, not that it means anything. I haven't finished anything, so man, touching it doesn't mean anything to me right now. But yeah, and then we go into Canada and we party like rock stars, come back to America, and start walking south of Butte. Oh, okay. So yeah, let's poo with a view and go get my coffee. So the reason it took him so long to get to camp last night was BC got a little drunk on trail. A little more than he could handle, but that dude has been doing some heavy days with us. I mean, he's fresh off the couch, and yesterday was a 27. You know, the days before weren't the easiest either. We had some easy days, but not easy days for a guy fresh off the couch. So he got a little lit, kept passing out next to the trail. They got him this far, and he literally just laid down in his stuff and rolled up like a burrito. So luckily he's got good friends, because Kent went over and set up his tent and everything for him. Got him inside, zipped him closed so he doesn't get eaten by mosquitoes all night. I imagine while he was laying there in a burrito, his face was just getting lit up. The place isn't filled with mosquitoes, but it's got a lot of mosquitoes. So I have to imagine he's going to be feeling a little rough today too. Luckily it's only like 12-mile day or something, so no big deal. We're all sleeping in. I slept all the way till like 5:30 or maybe even 6. Yeah. Something late for me. Sitting in here hiding from the mosquitoes, enjoying my second cup of coffee. Well, enjoying. I'm downing. It's not about enjoying. It's just about wasting time right now, waiting for everybody else to get up and get going. Because I'm not going to get out and do my thing until we're ready to go, because I don't want to stand around getting eaten by mosquitoes. Fucking mosquitoes. We've done really great at avoiding them so far, so, you know, I can't really complain. You know, I've only been bit 100 times, not tens of thousands like normal, so, you know, bonus. Yeah, just gonna sit here, bide my time, wait, and then, you know, do a little itty bitty walk, and then find some food. We're all low on food. I was talking to Cal, and he's like, no, I did not pack enough either. At least I'm not the only one. I'll be hungry. It'll make it more likely we go somewhere to get good food. Some Canadian food. Get some poutine. No, that's poutine? Poutine? Yeah, where they put gravy on French fries. I've been doing that for years. I didn't even know it was a Canadian thing. But obviously they've got good taste. Oh, beautiful hazy day again. I'm just coming down here to check on the lake and see where the guys are at and stuff, just so I know. Ooh. So where are those guys? So the bees yesterday on the flowers were acting kind of drunk, and they're still sitting here this morning. 2 of them on top of each other, just sitting there. I'm assuming they're just too cold to move right now. But I've never seen bees do that. Because normally when you come near flowers, the bees all fly away, but yesterday they didn't care. Oh, okay, there he is. Yeah, I was having a hard time finding him. Okay, I know where everybody's set up now. A lot of dude slept right on the lake. He was just asking to be eaten alive by bugs. He's lucky Counting has his back. Uh-oh, is this the way back? Fuck. I don't know. I remember hearing flowing water. Shit, I think I took a wrong way back to my campsite. That's cool. They all lead together, don't they? Oh, hey, I found the bear hanging pole. I mean, I knew exactly where it was because I totally hung my food there properly last night. Yep, as I always do. Well, hey, at least we're allowed to have a fire. Shit, maybe I should build a fire while I'm waiting. Ah, there's my tent. So camouflaged I almost didn't notice it. That's our badass food prep area at the same time. Yep, luxury out here. No, not bad campsites. Especially with what they have been giving us. I find it annoying because it does not take a whole lot to make a campsite. A couple shovels, a couple pickaxes, a couple men, or women. But it's not real hard to level out a spot. Oh yeah, let's hit the privy again. Got the urge. Might as well get rid of all of my base weight here. Yeah, it's as inviting as it looks. Be glad there's not smell-o-vision yet, because even I can smell this thing. And we're off. So today started off pretty nice. I sat in my tent, had 3 cups of coffee, took 2 dumps. I did the best skip of my life. How awesome was that water skip?
It was epic.
It was like literally the best I've ever seen.
That was amazing.
Yeah, okay, I'm not lying. You know, these guys would be quick to call me out. What are you guys doing over there?
We're just chilling.
Oh, in the skeeters. I'll see y'all up here. We were skipping stones, and I skipped one, and I don't even know how to say how many times it bounced. It was probably like 4 or 5, but then it just settled on the top of the water, still spinning, and it went all the way to the other side of that freaking lake and touched the reeds over there. Like it was hydroplaning. It wasn't bouncing at that point. I've never seen the like. Neither had they. And then, since we're crossing a border, most of us didn't bring much in the lines of safety supplies. You know, I'm almost out, so I'm like totally rationing because I only brought a little bit with me. But they got paranoid and gave me all theirs. And they don't have much either. But it's way more not much than I had before. So, and I got to get rid of it. So I'm going to be lit. I wish this was celebratory, though. You know, that I had accomplished something. I'm touching this monument. And hey, you know, something happened. I'm celebrating some sort of event. But no, I mean, you know, it just doesn't have that feel at all. Actually, it makes it feel all weird now. I'm supposed to be to the end before I get to the middle. Oh, skeeters, I better speed up. Skeeters weren't bad here, but this is one of the worst places we've slept. So not as far as sleeping, but just as far as the amount of mosquitoes. It was here and a few hours in what the hell is that place called? The Great Basin. There we go. A few hours on a hill there, and then here, and that's the worst mosquitoes we've dealt with so far. Not bad. This is the trail that leads to the trail. It's point 3. Well, we're only a few miles from the border, then a few miles to our destination after that. I think it's a total of about 12 or something today. Oh, there's a spider web floating way up there. I mean, it'll never show up on film, but it is directly between the sun and yeah, I can barely see it from this angle. What an amazing place to spin a web. I don't even know how you do that. But I can tell by the amount of mosquitoes that this place needs more tiny spiders. Maybe we could breed tiny spiders in a laboratory somewhere. Have a farm, let them go in places like this. They eat the skeeters and then they die. They're tiny spiders. What else can they do when there's no skeeters? It doesn't look wet, but it feels wet, man. My legs feel wet. But I'm kind of grateful for the vegetation because it keeps the mosquitoes off my legs. Alright, now we're on the trail. Good little bridge cross, nothing special. Very overgrown on that side. Already it's way better than it was. So let's hope it just stays like this. It's supposed to be a really mellow day as far as elevation gain and loss, which is exactly what we need after yesterday. But I'm feeling good. I'm not sore at all. I had time to do all sorts of stretches and massages this morning and last night. Well, massages, not necessarily stretches. But I feel a little stronger than I did before, man. Gotta get in shape. The whites are no joke. Especially if we do it sober. Well, I don't know if especially, you know, I don't remember everything about the whites, of course, because, you know, it's me. But I do remember coming down Texas Pass was just a very steep scree field. And I enjoy surfing scree. But if we do it southbound, I gotta climb that scree field. Climbing scree sucks. I do remember there was a suggestion of a trail, but we were doing it late in the season. I have to imagine that trail just gets wiped out most years. Just how steep it is and how much snow it probably gets. Berries are really good for hand-eye coordination. Size of some of those. They're ripe as hell out here. Because you don't necessarily want to stop, especially because I'm in the lead right now and everybody's just right behind me. Those look delicious, but they're non-edible. I only assume because they're all there. But I'm getting good with both left and right hand. Way better with right hand, but I'm practicing with the left. Of just the snatch and grab, you know, as you walk by. Pachoom! Throw your hand out and grab that specific berry you want without even slowing your roll. Because if you slow, the mosquitoes get you, and you slow down the people behind you. Free calories as I walk. Blueberry bushes, like on the AT, grow so low and the berries are so small. It's not even really worth it to do that. If you're taking a break, sure, pick away. But you're not really doing a snatch and grab as you walk by. Ooh. Is it trail maintenance? Doesn't seem like it would be. Maybe more like an animal. This is fresh. The trail sucks today too, but at least it's flat. Some of it gets up into sections that are, depending on sunlight and things, shoulder high. We just passed a group of people going the opposite direction, and of course it was in the shoulder high area. There's no way to move off trail, so we just did our best to squeeze past each other. I just thought it'd be more heavily traveled than the other parts we'd gone through. Most hikers don't end up going this way. I realized in the beginning, Sobos, they're fresh off the couch. Or, you know, some train, but those are weirdos. Trained to walk. But anyway, so these are some high mileage sections, and they have to do it with a big old food haul on their back. You know, we lucked out in that we could do it in our little sections we did. We got the slack pack. We didn't have to do a big food haul at all, no more than 2 days on this whole trip. You know, Sobos don't have that going on. Fresh legs. I don't know how many days worth of food they have to carry. I don't know where you resupply in here because we never had to deal with it. And we have trail legs. And it was still rough. Sobos are a tough breed, man. Even though they're shifty and squinty-eyed and whatnot. But, you know, still good people. Hey, see, this is more what I was hoping for of the trail. It was just the first mile or so that sucks. Still plenty of berries. Look at the size of these things. They were so big, I had like second guess. I was like, am I eating the wrong berry? But they taste exactly the same, so if they're wrong, you know, hey, I'll find out later. At least I can see my feet today. That's important when you're walking, man. It's not like this is smooth, manicured trail. I mean, right now it kind of is, but the stuff we were doing yesterday, there's rocks and roots and boulders. Step downs that you don't see. And you know, like when you're walking down steps and you misjudge how many steps there are, and you take that last step not expecting it and you jar yourself. I was doing that a lot yesterday. That's not good on my spine, man. It used to cause me extreme pain when that would happen, but I was relieved of that about a year ago. Chiropractor popped me in just the perfect way. It was the biggest single moment of relief in my life. Just pow, pow, pow. Oh, I couldn't even breathe afterwards. I relived that moment in my mind over and over. If I could visit any one time in my life, it would be when my back got popped a year ago. Oh, truly a life-changing experience. See, wouldn't it be convenient if edible berries just grew like that? Or I could just pop off that little stalk right there and just nom 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 as I walked. But edible berries don't work like that, man. The plants always have shit tons of thorns, and they hide the berries in there. They didn't want you to hurt yourself getting its sweet, sweet fruits. And after we cross the bridge, there's all sorts of trail maintenance going on. I'm telling you, this place just needs goats. Goats on a string, man. Bunches of them. Bunches. People just lead them around on horses really slow, and that's your job. I lead goats. We've entered a little, I don't know, area. Assuming it has something to do with the border. Oh, it's the ranger station. Dun, dun, dun. So they gave us that cool pavilion. We're hanging out here waiting for count.
No, this is a nice shell.
Near the lake, but mine's not very detailed. Use more detail than that.
Is there a bathroom here?
Here's the second one I've seen. I believe it's a paper wasp nest, but how many live in there? Or did before it died? It doesn't look like it's been active in forever. Maybe I'm wrong.
I'm surprised they got my pack.
Maybe it's just the beginning of it, and there was a bigger body that was torn off. I see ripped edges. The other one had the same appeal. Or maybe this is just enough for a few of them.
You were ready for the night.
I don't know. They're gonna go swimming. It looks beautiful out there, but yeah, I'm not much of a swimmer. I know it's cold water. Even though this is the middle of summer, it's still freaking Montana. Yeah, I bet that water's cold as all get out. This cold, if you know what I mean. Well, since there is a pier to stand on, yeah, I'm curious how clear the water is, how far out I can see. It's way more interesting than watching these guys jump into water. I might get to do both at the same time. But I'm willing to risk missing them jumping into water to go see what's in the water. Oh, hey, there's Count. Oh, we were wondering where he went. He disappeared like 15 minutes ago. I think he was trying to find a place to poop. That's the only thing I can think of that would get him to walk around as far as he must have to get to the point where he's at. Let's see how clear these waters are. Something got him. Is it mesmerized? What is it, man? What are you looking at? Oh, you can see the fish.
Shitload of them.
Oh, you totally can. Wow, crazy. No wonder you're looking down here. This is cool.
That is a lot of
Woo! Oh boy!
Those are cold noises.
Yeah. Woo! Woo! Oh boy!
That sounds freezing.
Yep.
Holy shnikes!
Oh, looky here, man. Okay, so the other guys took a shortcut. They had to cross this river without the bridge, and they didn't want to do the bridge. But me and BC decided to do this. Oh, yeah. Feels sturdy. Yeah, I'm glad we came this way. So they're already across. But we hear, ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. I got a little squirrely. Started doing some sideways action. I'm spooked. I'm spooked. Uh-oh, my pole's caught up on something. Okay, there we go. Alright, stop being spooked, dude. Gross and nuts. Just a suspension. Oh, geez, I can't take my hand off the wire. I cannot. Everything's a little more exciting when you're kind of a bitch, huh? He wasn't even on it. I totally thought he was making it bounce or something. Okay, it caused me a little bit of stress. Well, a lot of stress. It won't faze him, but... Oh, he just stopped. Yeah, it's about the point where I was like, oh shit, sideways. Spookier than it looks. We walk on the edge of mountains, man, and we both came to a stop right there. Spookier than it looks, huh? Yeah, that sideways action just spooked me. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry I haven't been recording much. Me and BC been all chatty. Like 0.3 from the border. Ooh. Wonder if they murder all the trees at the border here too. They do up on the PCT. Assuming they do here too. So my question has been answered on the border. You can totally guess where the border is on that mountain. Because all those trees needed to die. At probably the tune of $1 million. I don't know. How much does it cost to have a helicopter with a chainsaw attachment that cuts down trees? But why? We're not like watching for people sneaking across there. Oh, the pesky Russians are going to come in through there. No. It's tree murder and at a high cost. Beautiful! Oh, hey, we're there.
Congrats! You
Hey, looky there.
both made it.
There's a thingy. And another thingy. We did it. We're done. We can go home now, right?
You can do whatever you want.
Oh my god.
Look at these ants. Look at that ant-looking thing falling away.
Neither of these is really a CDT monument. It's just, you know, Canadian border, some sort of treaty or another. I don't know why there's two, one for different years. But, you know, like I said, it doesn't seem to hold much significance for me. It's just part of the trail, but it's weird doing it right now. It is. But everything has just been so fantastic. I mean, look at this right here right now. This is amazing. No skeeters, no biting flies. Well, very few biting flies. Enough to say no. Clear blue waters. Getting drunk with my friends. I mean, that's really great stuff too, man. I'm really enjoying that aspect of it. Enhance. Just digging the stripes in that rock, man. So curious how much it costs to do that for an entire border. And how often you have to come back and do it again. When you get to the end of this thing, do you start over? Like painting the Golden Gate Bridge? I don't know. That's how I imagine it works. Unceremoniously here. Let's get some sexy photos and not post them. I don't even know if I'll post this video. I might just skip over this one and show it at the end, but nah. We'll go in order. I just wanted to end here, but that was not in the cards for me. First.
Is it trying to impregnate it?
No, it's gonna lay eggs on it, and those eggs are gonna hatch. That caterpillar isn't dead; it's just stunned, and will be stunned the whole time it's eaten.
From the inside out.
Dun 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 by its babies.
What a horny little thing.
She already did her thing. She's already pregnant. She's got to lay her egg.
Huh. Why is its tail shaking?
I think that's how they breathe. But I'm not sure on that. I'm no entomologist.
You haven't finished your beatbox yet?
Dude, I'm trying to stay sober.
Oh, we've been here for at least an hour, probably more. I am lit. I should probably stop drinking because we still got 4 miles to do to Waterton. We're in Canada now. Canada. How do you spell Canada? C-A-N-A-D-A. That joke always cracked me up, but Canadians. Okay. But when I was in Canada, I went there for a tattoo convention way back in the day. And we kind of traveled around a little bit. And we only met like 3 Canadians that talk like typical Canadians that we see on TV. Turns out it's just one of those TV stereotypes. Kind of like how owls sound. I was always taught that they'd say hoot, hoot. But no, they make all sorts of weird monkey noises and shit when you hear the woods. They freaked me out more than once. I'm like, what the fuck is that? But it turns out it's owls doing their thing, man. Sometimes they sound kind of crazy.
I've never boat hitched.
Oh, let's boat hitch.
You guys have.
Okay, we've been here, I don't know, maybe a good 2 hours or so. This is like the clearest day we've had, man. We've been trying to hitchhike with boats because, you know, we're already in Canada. We just want to go further in Canada, so these miles don't count. But none of the boats are stopping, even though there's hippies all over the place with their thumbs thrown out. Whatever. I'd stop and pick us up. We look interesting. But none of the boat people even look at us. One of them did wave. Okay, there was that. But I guess we're going to have to walk the last 4 or something into Waterton. Oh, the travesty.
Why don't they fix it?
Yeah. You have to know about it.
How do I bitch to them? I want a bitch.
Strongly worded email. Oh, Jesus, this is uphill. Whoa. I've been drinking. Pretty sure I'm the drunkest out of all of us, but I'm on an empty stomach. Hikers incoming. Hikers coming in hot. This is what Canadian water looks like. Slightly different from American water. It's a little less cool, but it works in a pinch. Not quite as clear. Pretty sure the clarity's just a little down from over there. Our mountains are a little cooler. I'm pretty sure those are on our side. Yeah. Lines here. Yeah, those are ours. This is what their mountains look like. Ours are a little cooler. Just gonna say, Canada, you're cool, but you're as cool as us. Canada's been nothing but uphill. Oh, 2 miles up. Oh, I wasn't expecting this. I was told it was a nice, beautiful walk in. Oh, I'm ready for a nap. And a cheeseburger on top of some pancakes. Oh, I'm tired, man. A lot uphill over the past few days. Whoa. You're taller than me. Trip. Ooh. Okay. Lead your horse. I can see why. Don't try to ride it up here. That's a jerk move. Horses are people too, man. Alright, fuck Canada. Everything's uphill here. I mean, sure, I've only been in the state for a couple miles, but it's all uphill here. Damn it. I was looking for a leisurely day. I'm so low on energy. I'm performing right now on alcohol alone. It has sugars and calories, don't you know? Alright, I finally made it to the top of this stupid hill. There's their lame ass, probably super expensive town. But I'm happy to be uphill from it, so it's all downhill to it. I hope it has food. And you assume it would, but I've been tricked before. Well, we got to the van. Oh, it looks like Red got a ticket while he's here. They tape them to your window. And they're like, you did something wrong. Oh no, he taped that himself. It's on the inside. Good times. They're from Minnesota. They like cold water. This is as deep as an Arizona guy gets. Plus, I don't wear underwear. So these guys have the advantage. They wear underwear. They can go swimming whenever they want. My huge American penis would offend these Canadians. They'd never grow up feeling like real men, so I can't do that to them. I'll just chill here on the shore. I'm pretty sure this talks about the area we're at, where it flows into 3 oceans at the same time, Arctic, Pacific, and Atlantic, or the Gulf of Mexico, if you will. But we'll consider the Atlantic for this presentation. I just had a big rock over here. I had to look at it. I'm glad they got a big rock in town. But they got tons of big rocks in towns. What I really like is that they poured the concrete around the rocks. They did a pretty good job at it too. I mean, it's like, you know, right up to the edge. These drunks ready to go get some food yet? Fuck. They're taking their sweet ass time. I am hungry, man. Been trying to hint at them how hungry I am, but they're just in the mood for drinking. Yeah, this bastard gets drunk and likes to ride around town dressed like a unicorn. Nothing weird about that, man. I sure as hell would be doing that.
Oh, wicked. You know that guy?
How's the tire?
Flat.
It's a little on the low side.
It's a little low, honestly.
But it's gonna work?
That's
Yeah, it'll work.
Really flat. I
that's
think I
pretty
ran
low.
your rim.
Honestly, that's pretty low.
Truck in. Get it going. That looks like a lot of work, man. Drunk bastard. He has so much fun.
What the hell?
So Count was going to ride the unicycle, but he hurt his groin and spilled his beer. So
His confidence is wavering.
yeah, it is.
Give me some weed.
Look at the wet spot. He spilled beer. It's all in the street. It's all around him. So there's a chance the cops might show up. These ladies came over to like chat us up. Red's riding the unicycle around. We're having fun. But a lady from the shop over yonder to my right came over and said, hey, everybody in the cottages, and I guess these are the cottages, are calling and asking us to have the Mounties come out and arrest you guys for, I don't know, public intoxication, I think she said.
Oh, wait, no, that.
But, you know, we sent her on her way, so she probably called the cops because she's being a Karen. You know, so we'll see if the cops show up.
I can do this. This part's easy. Under the deck.
Ta-da! So we ended up in an RV park. Here's me. It's rather nice. Cool place. If Canadian Karen did call the poutine eating moose fondling cops on us, they never showed. We were there for another 45 minutes. But I was definitely not worried about a Canadian cop. After dealing with American cops, because American cops are arguably the worst cops that have ever existed on the planet, ever in history, arguably. Canadian cops just don't scare me. If I can put an American pig in its place, I can put one of these moose fondlers in their place. I was looking forward to it, but it didn't happen. Maybe tomorrow, huh? We're actually going to go ride the unicycle in front of her place tomorrow. That's what they're talking about. I don't think it'll happen, but, you know, this is a very small town, and all the eateries are right in front of her place. So it just might happen. We don't have to take no shit from no Karens, even Canadian ones.